What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Endure, Believe, Rise. I hope this message reaches you in good energy. I hope you and your loved ones are in good health. So, I wanted to do a conclusion, a recap, a review of my 30-day challenge. Very successful, very informative, very insightful, right? I learned a lot about myself, as I always do, grew a little bit. Everything was awesome. To kind of give you just a quick summary for those of you who aren't going to stay for the whole video. So we did 5 challenges. 4 I made public. 1 was private, and I'm still going to keep it private. The private one I did fail. The water intake I succeeded on. The post every day I succeeded on. The go to the gym every day I succeeded on, and the read 8 pages every day I succeeded on. So those were the 5. 4 out of 5, not bad. Of course, we're never going to be content with 80%. We're never going to be content with passing. We want a full flush 100, so that's what we're going to go for the next 30 days. So with that being said, let's break down into it. I will also say that because it was such a success, I did treat myself afterwards, which I plan to do on this next 30 days as well when I started. And my treat was I went to K-Pot, which is a Korean barbecue spot. If you've never been to a K-Pot, I highly suggest that you go to one, do the reviews, and find a really good one. I've been to 2, and the one that I went to for my celebration, I went to twice. It's very good. It's K-Pot, and it's a Korean barbecue spot and a K-Pot. I don't really care for the K-Pot, which is the ramen. You get stuff to put inside your ramen. You get a ramen, and they keep bringing it to you. The Korean barbecue part, I love. I love that part. Had lamb, short ribs, brisket, uh, pork bulgogi. Um, there's one I was just about to say: brisket, lamb, short ribs, pork bulgogi, salmon. There was just so many fresh meats, all select meats, right? I'll probably think of it as I'm doing this video. But anyway, that was what I did. I did Korean barbecue, and then the next 2 days after that, I made steak and lobster 2 days in a row. That was my celebration. The steak and lobster came out very good, and I did pretty good on the recipe. A little tweaking I'm going to do on the lobster boil part, lobster tail part, but the steak, I pretty much know how I like my steak now. But anyway, that's what I did. Now, as far as the challenges go, so the private one that I failed, and I'm still going to keep private. I did try it. I am going to try it again, and I made a good progress on it. And we're going to try again. That's the point of these things, is to see where we're at, to measure ourselves, to push ourselves, to challenge ourselves. The water intake, honestly, wasn't hard. It never is. I drink about a gallon of water every day anyway. My timer just went off. That's what I was pressing. And that leads me to what I want to talk about on water intake. A healthy pair of kidneys, if you have healthy kidneys, your body can process about a liter of water an hour. So I keep a Dutch Bros cup in my repertoire, right? And the reason I keep this is not just because I'm addicted to Dutch Bros, which I am. And side story, my favorite Dutch Bros is Vampire Slayer with soft top, extra sweet, and a shower shot. Actually, I don't like the shower shot in the Vampire Slayer. That's on the other one. So it's pomegranate and raspberry. They call it a Vampire Slayer. Soft top cream and extra sweet. My second favorite is, especially since it's this time of the year and it's not going to be around forever, is pumpkin and orange with soft top, extra sweet, sour shot in that. That's delicious, right? That's what I've been going to. But the reason I keep this cup, back to what I'm talking about, had a squirrel moment there, is this is about a liter. I think it's about a liter up to here, but I never fill it all the way up. I fill it to about right here. Actually, this is a little bit less than a liter. This cup is a little bit less than a liter, so I do fill it all the way up. But a lot of times I'll just keep it around here. Anyway, I'll drink that, set a timer for an hour, and I'll keep repeating that process until my gallon is gone. Now, I'm not telling you to drink a gallon of water. I'm not a trained physician or a nutritionist. I would always say you need to do your body type, how much you exert yourself throughout the day, and then, decide how much water you should be drinking. For my body type, for how much I do, I should be doing about a gallon of water, right? I'm a big boy. I'm 200 plus pounds. So the water was easy. The next one that was easy was the 8 pages. I found it actually very easy and very looking forward to it. I started to look forward to reading those books. I finished Think and Grow Rich, and I finished Start with Why, and then I started the next book, which is one of Robert Greene's books, and then I'm gonna probably start another book soon because I'm gonna be finished with that one. And that was my goal for the end of the year, was to read 4 books, and I've read 3, and this helped me polish off those books. I'm gonna start getting ready to think about what books I want to read next year and how many books I want to do. Since I did 4 this year, I'm gonna try to do 5 next year, right? Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, that was very easy. Might even up it to 10 pages on this next challenge, really push myself. But it was very easy and very rewarding, and I looked forward to it. I didn't realize how much I missed reading and how much I wasn't reading. So that was very rewarding. The next challenge after that was going to be going to the gym every day. So this was a struggle, right? The last 2 challenges were definitely a struggle. Going to the gym every day. The caveat, the actual challenge was to stay active. That was what I was supposed to do. Stay active every day. The caveat was to go to the gym. So with each of my challenges, I have the challenge and then the caveat to push it further, right? To see how far I can go with it. A challenge within a challenge, so to speak, right? At the end of the day, I want to make my challenge reasonable, but I also want to push myself. So I give myself a margin, whatever, right? Anyway, the challenge was to stay active. The caveat was to go to the gym every day. I actually accomplished it, but it was a struggle. There were some days where I went, I did cardio, abs, hit the sauna, went home. There was days that I went, I did cardio, abs, hit the massage chair, and went home. And then there was days, of course, that I went and I was in there like double the time I normally been. I was really crushing it, really feeling good. I did notice the more that I go, the more it became routine. The more my body was already ready to get the workout in. My body was already ready to do the work, to experience it, right? So that was awesome to see that and feel that starting that habit, breaking the habit of not going and starting the habit of going. And my body, my mind, my feet, my aura, my spirit, my energy, everything started moving toward time to go to the gym, time to go to the gym, knock this out so we can go to the gym. It started moving toward that as you make that a daily goal. So it was a struggle. There was days where I felt like I wasn't going to make it. I thought I was going to miss. But even after hanging out with friends, even after eating, even after stressful days, I still managed to go and push myself, and I encourage you to do the same. There was also the last challenge was and now I'm starting to draw a blank, post every day. And that would be the IG, Facebook, or TikTok. And I made it. That was hard because of the fact that I actually record the videos, sometimes edit the videos, and then post the videos. Now, recording them and editing them, that wasn't too strenuous. But uploading videos takes a while, depending on how long you have on the video and how much editing you do. So that definitely is it's a challenge because I don't feel like I'm wasting time because I know I get something out of this. My followers get something out of this. I'm putting something positive into the energy. But it's just such a watching paint dry moment where you're watching that screen load. What I've decided to do is do other things, right? I'll work out while I'm uploading a video. I'll read while I'm uploading a video. I'll fill out my workout journal while I'm uploading a video. I'll cook while I'm uploading a video. Clean while I'm uploading a video. Walk the dogs, all these other things. So it starts to help with my multitasking, right? I do want to, before I forget, shout out to a few people, and I'll probably post them right around this time on the video, that said that they were going to join you in a 30-day challenge. That's a motivation for me. It's an encouragement for me, and it's an honor. It's an honor and a blessing that I'm able to inspire and motivate you to join the 30-day challenge. At the end of the day, that's what my whole channel is about: motivation, inspiration, positivity, wisdom, and knowledge, and sharing these things, the things that help me get to who I am, the way I think now, and overcome the obstacles that I can. And I think that's what life is about: building positive things, destroying negative things, encouraging others along the way, and nurturing a culture that we all want to be a part of, right? So I don't want to go too long. I've already gone longer than I have. I have decided that either tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to start my next 30-day challenge, and I'm going to make a video on that and what those are going to be. Because I did go ahead and get the supplements that I wanted today. I spent way too much money on that stuff, but it's going to be hopefully stuff that it is. When it comes to the gym, I didn't see the results that I wanted, but other people have. So that's a blessing when people say, well, "Nah, you're changing a lot, you're metamorphosing a lot." But of course, us, especially with the mindset we have nowadays, instant gratification isn't instant enough, right? So we're gonna see. I'm gonna double down on some stuff for sure, and it's gonna be a really good next 30-day challenge, if not a 60. I might go 60. I might go 60 on you. I might put 60 up. Well, to everybody who made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button if you want. I definitely will be posting more videos about my challenges and, of course, quarter of the days and stuff like that. So I need you guys to take care of yourselves. Please, be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.